Hi everybody, welcome back to Happy Bake Day, where every day is a happy bake day. I am joined again by Chef Janice Chan from Blue Bamboo.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me today.
Happy to be here.
And we are filming another delicious episode of our cookie series. Today, in order to celebrate the upcoming holidays, we're going to be making Jewish shortbread cookies. For that, you will need the following ingredients.
Half cup finely chopped pecans, 1 cup unsalted butter, softened, 1/3 cup granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 1 2/3 cup all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
For our first step, we're going to toast our pecans over on the stove. The toasted pecans gives them a really wonderfully warm and nutty flavor, and it's going to really make these cookies taste delicious and give them just that extra kind of crunchy, savory holiday flavor.
Yes. So now we're going to cream our butter and our sugar together until it's fluffy.
Scrape down the sides of your bowl, add in your vanilla, and mix again until well combined. To the bowl with your pecans, add in your flour and your salt, and then mix everything together until it's well combined.
Now add your dry ingredients into your wet ingredients.
And you'll stop once it's just combined. Our next step is to line some baking trays with parchment paper. You're going to scoop your dough into 1-inch balls and roll them into your hands. Then carefully shape them into crescent shapes and place them on your baking tray about 1 inch apart. Once your baking trays are full, you're going to chill your dough for about 30 minutes, and then we'll start preheating the oven to 325 degrees. So our oven has finished preheating at 325 degrees, and our cookies have been chilling for about 30 minutes.
Yep.
So they are ready to be baked. You're going to bake your cookies in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until you see the edges turn beautifully golden brown and the tops are dry to the touch.
While the cookies are baking, you want to make your cinnamon sugar topping.
For that, you're going to need the following ingredients. 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and 1/2 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. You're going to combine together your cinnamon and your sugar, and you can use a fork, or if you have a cute little baby whisk like I do, you can whisk them together, and you're going to set them aside. Once your cookies are out of the oven, while they're still warm, you're going to roll them in this delicious cinnamon sugar mixture, and then place your cookies on a wire rack to cool completely. And with that, our Jewish shortbread cookies are done.
They smell great.
This cinnamon, it's a Vietnamese cinnamon that just has a gorgeous aroma and a beautifully bold flavor with these cookies. And then with the toasted pecans, it really is just such a nice pair.
Yes, and they're shaped perfectly. That's because we put them in the refrigerator to harden up before we bake them. Otherwise, they would just flatten out like pancakes.
Absolutely, because the butter was so soft. If you were to bake these right away, it would be a big mess, and you really wouldn't have cookies. You would just have cookie mess. But these are delicious, and we do have ours cooling here on some wire racks. We did allow the cookies to cool on our tray for about 5-ish minutes before we rolled them in our cinnamon sugar to help the cookies just firm up a little bit, keep their shape, and then we want to roll them in the sugar while they are still warm so that it sticks a little bit easier. Well, Chef Dennis, thank you again so much for joining me today as part of our cookie series and making these delicious cookies with me. Thank you to you guys as well for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you had fun baking with us today. Until next time, we hope you have a very happy bake day. And with that, I think we are done baking.
Yeah, I think we need to taste.
I think we do.
Yes. It's nice and crumbly. I'm going to just take this bite.
A little piece.
The nice aroma of the Vietnamese cinnamon. It's just, it says holidays.
It absolutely does. And the creaminess from the butter and the shortbread. And then again, those toasted pecans really almost add a savory element that helps tie this cookie together so nicely.
This shortbread, when it's fresh out of the oven like this, is so tender and so fluffy. It's the best way to have a shortbread.
Absolutely. Just give us a cup of coffee and we'll probably be here the rest of the day.